Dead meme.
Hey guys, it's Dead Meme. The last video I did, we talked about the trader ship, and I think that we could take what we've learned with the trader ship and go to its logical conclusion, which is the trade station. I built one of my own. This is what it looks like. You can decide to use the blueprint system through the build menu, and you can make yours look however you like. I like the Asteroid because of how cheap it is, and it's easy to throw a few shield generators on it with a few integrity fields, and they perform relatively well. So with the trade ship, you're able to run individual trade missions. So you pay the deposit up front, your ship goes and collects the goods, and hauls them, takes the physical risk of actually hauling the material. So this ship's coming to dock with my trade station, so it'll probably buy or sell something soon. So if we open up the menu or hail it with the F button, you go into the trade goods menu. When it's your trade station, you should consider it or think of it like running many trade routes all at once, like such as the books, the carbon, the cattle, but there's a big difference. You're not taking the risk directly by transporting the material through space. The traders are doing that. Now, granted, the amount of money that's made as the physical trader seems to be a bit better. For an example, like these processors, my trade station drops like a good anywhere from 9 to 12 million to totally fill up. But the profit is only like maybe 1.2 mil. And, you know, yeah, a boo-hoo, right? You made $1 million doing nothing. So in order to make this a better deal for yourself, like for example here, carbon. My carbon station in this area, I've ordered it to deliver to the trade station. So it's a more direct... It's a more direct profit sort of thing. So let's head back to that trade station. So the thing that sucks about the trade station, though, is you have to remember to turn this on so that your station will buy and sell goods. So if you're going to run this route, this sector needs to be protected, because if you drop the 12 million credits on these processors and this station gets blown up, unless you have insurance, but the insurance only covers the station, not the product inside, you're going to lose all of that product. You can scoop it up with another ship, but you know, that's a $25 million station destroyed, along with all of the components that are listed in it. So that's just something to keep in mind. I'm going to cut to the next thing we'd like to talk about. Okay, welcome back, guys. I've got the strategic map open. I just want to point a couple things out here. I've got 3 asteroid mines all in the same sector. And you might be thinking, oh, I just captured those from like another faction or whatnot. No, you can actually move these. But that's another video that I could show you how to make a ship that can move these. There's a few little tricks to make it so that they are easier to transport and even between sectors. But so the main reason why I've been moving these here is because of my trade outpost. So if I open up my trade goods menu, I have the, let's see, platinum is something that my trade station is selling. So rather than mining it, or buying it rather, from the traders, I can mine it up, I can sell it on the side from the asteroid base as well from the trading station. So I can kind of cut out the middleman on that trade route and make a little bit more money. So it's the same thing with my carbon factory. I did that as well here so that I can support the... Well, carbon was of high value in the region, but I also wanted to support my trade station so that I can cut out the middleman and make the value of the trade greater. And speaking of the carbon extractor, Elaville, I believe is how you would say his name, pointed out to me that I did not have my value pumped up as high as I could, so Thanks for helping out a ruthless capitalist. If you ever join the server, you can have a cut of the profit, but back shortly. Okay, for a quick recap, the trading station is like operating multiple trading routes all at once without running the risk of flying through physical space. You will buy the goods from the various traders and you will sell them off to whatever trader shows up. You will always make profit. They've kind of set it up so it's like the NPCs, right? NPCs never buy will never buy anything from you in a game for greater than what they're going to sell it to you for, right? So you kind of get to be on the opposite end of that interaction. As well, you should build stations such as the carbon extractor, in my case at least, to support your trade station, or your noble metals mine, in my case, to get platinum. As well, you can get an insurance plan, so that will ensure the damage or the value of the station, not the product inside. That's the thing to keep in mind. If the station's destroyed, well, it's carrying like $40 million of product, which is very, very possible. Many of these stations have a lot of valuable items in them. So keep that in mind. Have a strong defender in the region in order to protect them. Or you can do what I've done. My economic zone is in the Neonite region of space. So a Trinium class ship is more than a match for anything that's ever going to show up in this region. And of course, to keep in mind when you have your various extractors, don't forget to order them to deliver goods to that trading post, because they're not going to do it unless you tell them to. Hopefully this is a helpful video. Thanks again for pointing out my lack of maximum possible value for my carbon extractor, and I'll see you guys again.